Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sirajul Faizi. I welcome you in my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I am going to talk about Cannizzaro reactions. So, I will talk introductions, synthesis, applications, variants and recent literature. Now you see the persons Cannizaro, the first to clarify the difference between molecular and atomic weight. What is the applicability? Only work with aldehydes that are non-enolizable, that is, does not have any alpha protons. Non-enolizable does not have any alpha protons. In case of aldehyde that do have a alpha hydrogens, the aldol condensation reaction takes place preferentially. So, aldehyde containing no alpha hydrogens undergo a auto self oxidation reductions, disproportions, basic hydrolysis, nucleophilic addition reactions when treated with conc aqueous base sodium hydroxide KOH and gives acid and alcohol. You can see two molecules aldehyde, it gives one molecules acid and one molecules alcohol. So, starting reagent, aldehyde containing no alpha hydrogen, aldehyde containing no alpha hydrogens, the base sodium hydroxide KOH, one molecule of aldehyde is reduced to the corresponding alcohol, while a second one is oxidized to the carboxylic acid. Now, the applicability of Cannizzaro reactions in organic synthesis is limited as the yield is not more than 50% for either acid or alcohol form. The alpha-alpha-alpha trihaloaldehyde undergo haloform reaction in a strongly alkaline medium. Example, coral will give you chloroform in presence of an alkali. Involve the base induced disproportions of an aldehyde lacking alpha hydrogens atom in the alpha positions. The overall order of reaction is usually 3 and 4. Cannizzaro reaction takes place very slowly when electron donating group are present, but the reactions occurs at faster rate when the reactions occurs. You can see nucleophilic attack and then hydride transfer and then rapid acid-base reactions. In case of dianion, you can see hydrate anion, dianion, you have the dianion and this is the product. So you can see nucleophile attack on carbon, tetrahedral intermediate and then aldehyde, it gives the benzoic acid and benzyl alcohol. So hydrogen is transferred from the second aldehyde molecule is formed the solvent. When the reaction is carried out with D2O as solvent, the resulting alcohol does not show carbon bonded deuterium. It indicates that hydrogen is transferred from the second aldehyde molecules and not from the solvent. So, what is the limitations? Cannizzaro reaction is limited to aldehydes such as formaldehyde and benzaldehyde, which has no hydrogen on the carbon next to the CHO group. In case of aldehyde that do have an hydrogens, the aldol condensation reaction takes place preferentially. Only aldehyde that cannot form an enolate ion involving undergo the Cannizzaro reactions. Now you can see the application of Cannizzaro reaction, traditional industrial methods and new methods. So biological analogues of Cannizzaro reactions. Enzyme catalyze the reduction of aldehyde and ketones using NADH as the source of equivalent. The transfer resembles that the Cannizzaro reactions, but the carbonyl of the acceptor is polarized by and acid from the enzyme loading the barrier. Formaldehyde is disproportionate to formic acid and methyl alcohol is a strong alkali. Now formic acid, it is used for decalcifier reducer in dyeing for wood fast color, grain preservation, as a cleaning agent in cleaning products such as lime scale remover and toilet bowl cleaner, alkylating agent for alcohol carboxylic acid for tertiary compound, rubber industries. Formic acid is a source for a formyl group, for examples in the formylation of methyl aniline. So friends, methyl alcohol, methanol is used as a limited basis to fuel internal combustion engine. Methanol also used as solvent as an antifreeze in pipeline and windshield washer fluid. So friend, you can see the benzaldehyde can be converted to benzoic acid and benzyl alcohol. So benzyl alcohol used in as a general solvent for ink, paints, epoxy resins, coating. It is also precursor to variety of esters used in the soap, perfume, flavor industries, full preservative against yeast and bacteria. You can see these reactions. Furfural gives furic acid and furfuryl alcohol in presence of a strong alkali. So friends, applications: furic acid, a starting material in numerous fruit ester, its derivative used in flavoring agent and of course preservative. Furfuryl alcohol. Now illustration: a mixture of formaldehyde and non-enolizable aldehyde is treated with a strong base. The latter is preferentially reduced to alcohol, while formaldehyde is oxidized to formic acid. This variant is known as cross-Cannizaro reactions. So friends, benzyl alcohol and formic acid are obtained when the mixture of benzaldehyde and formaldehyde is treated with alkali. So alpha-ketoaldehyde can be converted to alpha-hydroxycarboxylic acid by intermolecular Cannizaro reactions. Intramolecular Cannizaro reactions: phenyl glyoxal undergo intramolecular Cannizaro reactions by giving mandelic acid, a hydroxyphenyl acetic acid, or 2-hydroxy. So friends, mandelic acid, cosmetic industries, because it helps in reducing wrinkles, sign of aging, initial aging. In medicinal industries uses as a unit bacterial. It is also an alternative to glycolic acid in skin care products. The drugs cyclodylate and homotropin are examples. Now friends, you can see if you have two aldehyde, then one is oxidized and another one is reduced. Now you can see intramolecular Cannizaro reactions. Alpha-ketoaldehyde gives the product of intramolecular disproportions in excellent yield. Now you see the mechanism: step 1, step 2 and step 3. The combination of crossed and Cannizaro reactions. The combination of aldol condensation and cross Cannizaro reactions generate polyols from formaldehyde and other aldehyde. Use in industries to prepare polyols. The important use of reaction is the preparation of pentaerythrate from the acetaldehyde. Polyols are very useful and find many applications. In this process, advantage is being taken of the fact that all alpha hydrogen atom of the aldehyde react with formaldehyde in aldol condensation. In a subsequent cross Cannizaro reaction, the aldehyde group is then reduced to alcohol with excess formaldehyde. Now friends, Neopentylglycol synthesis. Neopentylglycol synthesis reaction is carried out with excess of formaldehyde. So now applications. Neopentylglycol is used in the polyesters, varnish, coating, synthetic lubricants and plasticizers. The neopentyl structures provides excellent resistance to light, heat and hydrolysis. So friends, look at these molecules. The polyols pentaethylated 2,2 based hydroxymethyl 1,3-propanediol synthesis. So for this in largest quantity, its main use in as raw material in the varnish industries. Now friends, you can see a solvent-free reactions has been reported involving mixture of 2-chlorobenzaldehyde and potassium hydroxide in motor infection. So friends, hope this video will be helpful to you. If you like this video, then subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching.